Now, a group of refugees from the brutal civil war in Syria have settled in Ashford, and an arts project there is helping them feel a little more at home. It's all hands on deck as a brand new art exhibition opens in Ashford. But who is the artist that's attracted so many people to the town? It isn't Tracy Emin or David Hockney. It's a group of mothers from Ashford and Syria.
Oh, that's so lovely.
The works on show are textiles, inspired by the name of the exhibition, Home.
إحساس يعني مؤسف كمان مرات يعني واحد بيتأثر يعني.
It was very emotional, a feeling of sadness as well, because you do miss your home, especially when you're drawing it. It was sadness and happiness.
Syria is a country with a rich cultural heritage. But in 2011, civil war broke out, which shook the country to its core.
We've seen a lot. We've seen victims of war, we've seen blood, we've seen people injured, we've seen houses destroyed. It was very, very bad in Damascus.
In 2015, in response to the crisis, the then Prime Minister, David Cameron, made this pledge.
We are proposing that Britain should resettle up to 20,000 Syrian refugees over the rest of this Parliament. In doing so, we'll continue to show the world that this country is a country of extraordinary compassion.
Ashford Borough Council was one of the first to respond to the government's call. So far, it's homed over 109 refugees and is well on track to hit its target of 250 by next year. But how do you even begin to build a new life in a place so different to the one you've come from? In 2018, the council, alongside the Diocese of Canterbury and the arts organisation People United, decided to set up a project. It would bring mothers from Ashford and Syria together to discover what makes a place a home. Melissa, Casey and Madhya became friends while taking part in the art workshops. Madhya has lived in Ashford for 7 months now. Today, Melissa and Casey are taking her for a coffee to see how she and her family are settling in.
How are your children finding Ashford?
They really love Ashford. Yeah, they really enjoy school and they love to be in school.
God, yeah. It's shameful, isn't it? To my son. Do I have to go today? Yeah, you do, because your mum's a teacher as well.
Even teachers are really happy with the progress of my kids. They expect my son to be a doctor.
Wow, that's incredible.
Oh my God, that is brilliant.
You must be so proud.
Anna Ray was the artist chosen to help the mothers create their work. But when she started the project, she soon realised she had a problem. There wasn't a common language. That was to change, though, when she discovered this traditional Syrian cloth.
And when I brought it home and I put it next to some of the English embroideries that I had, including this one of my grandmother's, I was really struck by the similarity of the colours, but also how wildly different they were, but how beautiful they looked together. I kind of built the project around these two cloths. And we may not have the same language to speak, but this language of textiles from across the world, from India, China, the UK, France, it was a starting point from which we could begin to discuss other ideas.
And fabric wasn't the only common ground among the group.
Casey bakes amazing cakes.
I do like baking a cake.
When I try, they just they don't rise. They're like really flat.
Well, what English food do you like eating?
Pizza.
Yay!
The group worked together alongside Anna
And this workshop was about people and places.
As they explored different themes to help them create their works of art.
I feel like I really wanted to help, and I feel like I really have a better understanding now when I watch the news of what I'm actually seeing and how it's affecting people. And I think a lot of the participants feel that, yeah, just make that move to say hi to someone. They may not be familiar to you, you may not have the same language, but just say hi and smile.
Which goes to show, for those involved with the Home project, it wasn't just about the art.
I can't imagine what you've been through and what lots of the other ladies at the Home project have been through. And so for the project that brought us all together, I was just hoping that that was welcoming you into a kind of mum community with lots of different mums from different places.
I felt really welcomed when we started the project. We felt like a big family all together, and I felt like I was with my sisters. You're all sisters to me.
Oh, that's so nice.
Maybe what this exhibition shows is that home really is where the heart is.
Do you have any bigger plans? Will you be staying in Ashford for long term?
Ashford is really nice. I don't think we'd go anywhere else.
Yay! Team Ashford!
Now, 60 years ago,